Hello, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope I get your like and that you subscribe. To subscribe means such a little thing to you, it costs you nothing, but to me, it's one big thing. It's an ego boost. The whole point of me starting this channel was to gain confidence in myself, to get confidence in front of the camera, but also to learn new techniques. And my plan over the next few sort of, shall we call, learn with Matt, is me learning how to do things to make my YouTube channel a bit more professional. So today, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, and you will learn with me and learn by my mistakes, how to produce a banner for the top of my YouTube page. So we've started off, we've come on to Snappa, which is the program I use. There are many that are available, but Snappa has a free to use section. You can upgrade and get lots of fancy bits and bobs, but I find Snappa is a good place to start. So let's have a scroll through Snappa. If you scroll through here, you'll find there's lots of bits and bobs you can do. Here's the one that I use, YouTube Banner. Now, when you go onto YouTube Banner, you notice that there are lots and lots and lots of pre-made ones. But we're going to do it all ourselves. So here we go. We're loading up. Now, if you look at this page, you'll notice there are various sections. You've got the white section here. That's what you'll see on your mobile phone. The two bits either side are what's added on your desktop or your laptop. And then the whole is what you will see if you watch the YouTube channel on your TV. Now, this is quite a simple program to use for an idiot like me, because it's now telling me up here in this corner to find a background. So we click on there. Now it will come up with preloaded images, but as I live in North Norfolk, let's see if it can find a North Norfolk one. North Norfolk. There we go, North Norfolk. Now I'm rather fond of the Broads, so let's see if we can find something to do with the Broads. We scroll down. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. There's a lighthouse, that's rather nice, but I was kind of hoping for something a bit more broadish. Have I missed something? I'll tell you what, let's expand it by putting windmill and see if it comes up with a North Norfolk windmill. And there we do. Isn't that a beautiful one? That one right up here. Can you see that there? We'll click that, and that's now brought that up onto there. Now, isn't that a lovely picture? Now, you'll notice that the centerpiece is highlighted still. That's because that's where you want the most amount of your stuff to be seen, because no matter on what someone is watching it for, that's the bit that's going to be the most visible. So what I would like to do is just darken that down a bit. So this is the easiest way I've found, and that's to put a box on. Let's move that box into the corner. I want to change the colour of that box. Can we change the colour of the box? I want to change it to the blue. So click on there, click on there, click on there, click on there, and the box has become blue. Look at that, isn't that wonderful? Gosh. Now we'll pull this out to fill that whole area. I'm rushing a bit on this because I want to be able to get it all in for you to be able to see. So what you want to do in the future is take a bit of time over this. Now, if you come over here, I'm just going to move the camera a bit so you can see this edge box. If you notice here, there's a section here and it says effects, and it shows the shape, I can't pronounce that word, opacity, I don't know, but all I know is that if you turn it, it will allow you to change so you can actually see through it and you can draw the picture out. I'm thinking we'll go about there so you can still see the picture through what's there. I think that's great. Now we've got to add some text, so we'll go to text, we'll go add heading. Let's have a look and see. We'll find a nice, oh, I like that Berkshire swash, that's quite a nice one. So the, oh, I'm obviously not clicked on somewhere. Oh no, I don't know what I've done there, so we'll click that off. Click on here. Click on there. How do we get the text? No, we don't want that one. That's what we've already got, so we don't want that. There we go. So we've got it. So we had to double click on it to be able to get it. So let's put the adventures of Matthewarnes. That's amazing, I know how to spell my own name. Now we can adjust this to size, and we're going to bring that box. Oh, we can turn it. Oh, look, we can turn it at angles. We don't particularly want angles, do we? So we'll bring that to there, and we'll put that about there, I think. So that's got that like that. So there we go, the adventures of Matthewarnes. Now we want to have a look around here. We'll do it again. So we'll now go to a subheading, double click, and that's in a different style. Oh, what have we got? Oh, let's go for Sunday. That looks good, doesn't it? So double click. Follow my journey into YouTube, and we'll bring that one oh, don't want to move that one, we want to be in here, and we'll move that one down to there, that. So that's getting there, isn't it? There's a bit that we need to do to sort of improve it a bit, but it's getting there. So what we'll do now is we'll try and find a graphic. Photos. Let's go to photos. Can we go into uploads? What have we got? Oh, we've got a picture of me in a boat. So this is actually the one off my YouTube page. So let's get that and bring that in, and we'll click on that, double click, and that brings it in. Quite a large picture, so we don't want it that large. That's myself and my partner Jan on the Norfolk Broads last year. So we'll shrink that down to about there, and we'll put that in the center there, like that. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. That's not too bad, although I think that could be brought down a bit as well. Not quite as sharp. We don't need it quite as sharp as it is. So we've got to this stage now. So what can we do? Well, we can put some shapes and stuff in here. So if we go to shapes, say that one like that. That's a bit big. So we want to click on it, want to draw it down a bit. So bring it down a lot. Like that. Using that little thing I discovered the other moment, we can turn it around, we can shape it. I don't actually like that, so I'm going to get rid of that. How do I get rid of it? Well, that's got rid of it anyway. Effects. So what have we got in the way of effects? We've got darken, blur, color overlay. What's blur? Ooh, yeah, let's just slightly blur the background, the overall background like that. That's quite nice, isn't it? If we go into graphics and we go into vectors, let's have a look and see what's in vectors. Ooh, yeah, so we could get something like that, and we could click on that, and we could draw that down like that, and we could put that in there like that. And you notice there's a line coming across. That shows you where the center line of the program is. So now we've got duplicate. So while we're on there, if I do that, will it duplicate it? No, I've got no idea what I've done there. I've got absolutely no idea what I've done there. So I think I've duplicated the whole thing on another page. So that isn't what I intended on doing. What I wanted to do was duplicate that. So I got it exactly the same size. So what we'll have to do there is go to graphics. Ooh, that's a bit odd. It's like the ink's run out. So we'll go to different ones there. We'll go to vectors again, and we've got that, and we do that, and we've got that there, and I've done two there, look. So we'll get rid of one, get rid of that one, and we'll use this one, and we'll shrink it down. Oh, I've got hundreds. I've got hundreds. So we'll get rid of that one. Undo that one. I don't know how many I actually wanted, but I didn't want that amount. It shows that I'm learning as you're learning with this program, but it does mean that the more you learn and the more I show you what I'm doing wrong. There. Now, I don't think that's too bad for a beginning one. The one thing that I do think is the colour is wrong for that. I think that needs to be a more vibrant colour. Yeah, that's better. And we'll do the same with that. Bring that into a vibrant colour. And might as well do it matching colours. Now, isn't that better? You see, that's simple, and that's just a simple background that I've produced in a short time. I hope this helps you. What you would now do is you would save it. So you would go to menu, he says, or you would save it up here, look. So that's now saving that. Takes a few seconds. And that will then be stored in my laptop, and I'll then be able to download that onto my YouTube channel. I hope this has helped some people. It's a short insight into how to produce a header using a simple program. This is only the second time that I've ever used this program. The first time was when I actually produced my header. And this is the second time done for you to be able to see that a complete novice like me can use a simple program and actually make the header on their YouTube channel not look too bad. So guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, do all those little things. As I said at the beginning, these are small things to you to subscribe and to like, but they mean a lot to me. They show that people are actually watching what I'm doing and hopefully learning just a tiny little bit more than I am. Take care all, and I hope to see you again soon.